something that we haven't seen before. I will take you through all of this in today's video. All you have to do is buckle up and watch. Morgan Stanley strategist Michael Wilson came out and updated the public on their current viewpoint. They expect the S&P 500 to see further declines all the way down to potentially 3,000 for 2023. That's a 22% drop from today's levels. Now, it's worth mentioning
today, and it's not just the highly speculative names that are struggling. Apple dropping more than 1.5% today and is now just 2% from June lows. One of our traders tonight has a stark warning about just how much lower this one-time tech stalwart could go. Let's go to Chris Verone and his charts. Chris, what are you looking at?
Hey, Melissa, yeah, I think it's so unable to respond here. And I think what's really notable, the street still hasn't changed its opinion of the stock yet. There's 45 analysts who cover Apple. The stock's down 30 or 40% from the highs. You still have 37 of 45 analysts and a price target of $173. Everyone is still a buy on the name. I think you have to see more pessimism come into the name before it's buyable. We think that happens lower. And, when you consider the longer term picture here of what the chart is actually telling us. Here's the last 2 years. I mean, this looks like one big rolling top formation to us. I thought breaking below that 135 level, which has been support really all year, is a very important development today, closing 132.37. And, when you take a little bit of a longer step back, look at the last 4 or 5 years here when it comes to the Apple name. Think 12/31/19, before COVID. The stock was $75. So many of these big tech names have simply returned to where they were pre-COVID. That's 75 to 100 for Apple. And, if we take a step back and just look bigger picture, these names, these big tech names, these big growth weights are still too big. This is the combined weight of the 6 largest issues on 12/31/21 at the start of this year. They're still 25% of the S&P. I think ultimately this goes lower. These bear markets don't end until the best names get hit. That's Apple for us. I like 100.